Now we're back. We're back. I mean, we were just here last week.
Yes.
But
we're back in the original area.
That's so true.
Of the pod that they never saw.
They never saw any of this, and now they get to see a little bit of greenery in that window.
Yep.
That's your only little bit of hope.
Yes,
that sliver of greenery.
That's all you get.
That's all you get. I'm also Mike.
I'm Colin.
And this is BrokeN Boys episode 119. Which makes complete sense because we've recorded the last 3 weeks.
Yeah.
And we have been counting down the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm sick of this facade, Mike. I'm sick of it.
What facade?
We haven't recorded in almost a month.
What are you talking? We were just in the apartment last week. Said adios apartment.
Mike, you haven't been in the apartment for 2 weeks. Almost.
I mean, we broke back in.
Yeah, I know.
And I set everything up.
Are they really gonna think that that you set up all that sound foam and everything?
Well, do they not think I'm dedicated enough to do that?
No, I don't think they will. Do that.
Wow. All right.
I mean, me and Mike saw each other a couple weeks ago for Barry. But
that's true.
We saw John too.
But yeah, it has been
a minute.
It's been a minute. Yeah, we recorded 4 episodes. This is like a confession tape at this point.
Yeah.
My name is Walter Hartwell White.
Say your real address, Mike.
Yeah, I live at. Yeah, we recorded 4 episodes like 4 weeks ago. That makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. And now we're here. But here we are.
Mm-hmm.
By the Foo Fighters, which I listened to this week.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is that an old one or is that a new one?
It's their new album.
Okay.
That just came out.
I've heard good things about that.
Mr. Anthony Fantano gave it an 8 out of 10.
Wow.
Which I wasn't expecting.
Yeah.
I saw a yellow flannel. I was like, oh.
Oh.
And I clicked on it and he was like, yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, I feel like I was looking at that album of the year. I feel like I need to at least check out those last 2 tracks because those are like rated high and I can imagine what they're about.
Yeah. Well, the whole album's about Taylor Hawkins.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
Okay.
But the first 3 songs are great. And the last couple are great too. It's a good album. It's a good tribute.
Nice.
Listen to that though. But
what else did you do this week?
This week?
Yeah.
Man.
I mean, I guess anything you want to touch on in the last 4 weeks. I only have a couple things from a few weeks ago.
This week I'm gonna start last Friday because that's where we record. When we record,
we just broke. It was your idea to break the facade. You can't just.
Last Friday,
Spider-Verse.
Across the Spider-Verse.
Wow.
And it's fantastic.
Nice.
It is.
I've heard nothing but good things.
It's better than the first one.
Mm-hmm.
And everything I said about No Way Home. No Way Home's not the best outside of the theater experience. But it's great. It was a great theater experience. I still love the movie, but Across the Spider-Verse is leaps and bounds from that.
Yeah.
Just like the multiverse stuff is insane. The acting's great. The story's great. And I don't want to wait for the next one, but I gotta.
Yeah. Isn't it coming out soon? Next year or something?
The original plan was to have it come out in March of next year, but since last week, they took that from their Twitter bio. And then the directors were like, we don't know.
I wonder if writer's strike is maybe impacting it.
Yeah. Because Haley Steinfeld, who voices Gwen, she's like, I haven't recorded a single line for that movie yet. So, not great.
Yeah.
She recorded for 4 years for Across the Spider-Verse. So,
damn.
but I mean, pandemic and all that jazz.
Right.
So, yeah, really good. And then I saw it again at a drive-in. I went to a drive-in.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Is that around here?
Nope.
Okay, I was gonna say, where the hell did you go for that?
Alexis, I hung out with Alexis a lot just because like I'm home and she's around here, and it's like we don't have to. She doesn't have to come down an hour and a half or whatever. Anymore. Right now, so it's like we've been going places and doing things, just hanging out. We went to the Museum of Science and Industry a couple weeks ago.
Damn.
That was fun.
Yeah.
Saw a drug deal on the way back home.
Was that in Chicago?
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. We took a right instead of a left like we were supposed to, and went through a shady neighborhood.
In Chicago? Mm-hmm. All right.
Broad daylight. I just saw a dude walk across the street. This is the drug deal street.
Yes.
Okay. Old lady and another dude standing next to each other. Dude's walking across the street and meets up with him. The old lady takes something out of her bag, hands it to the guy she's with, and he hands it to the guy who came across the street. Did a little switch off with money and deal, and I was like...
Maybe she was just selling fresh home-baked goods.
Maybe.
Yeah. Like a fresh pastry.
Yeah, like wheat brownies.
Yeah. Or just normal brownies.
Maybe.
Yeah. They could be top dollar granny brownies.
They could. I could be reading.
You shouldn't. Yeah, you shouldn't be judging people.
But yeah, that was fun. Drive-in was crazy though, just because like I haven't been to a drive-in since I was like real little.
I'm not. I think I was at a drive-in when I was like little, like to the point where I couldn't comprehend what was going on. Yeah. I don't remember any of it. So.
I have vague memories of watching Herbie Fully Loaded.
Oh, goddamn.
With Lindsay Lohan.
Yeah. You were with Lindsay Lohan?
Yes, I was with Lindsay Lohan. My dad. I was talking to my dad about drive-ins, and he was like, "Yeah, we used to go to this one. I don't think it's around anymore, but I remember taking you guys to see the live-action Scooby-Doo movies. There was a double feature, and I was like, good choice."
Yeah.
And then we saw Herbie Fully Loaded, and I'm sure there was a couple others, but yeah, this one we drove a good hour and a half back towards down where school is, and I was like, well, it's like not exactly there, but fuck nowhere.
Yeah.
Like, literally drove through towns where the population was 150 people.
Yep, that sounds about like where there would be a drive-in.
Yeah. I was like, damn, there's nobody here in these towns, and we drove through a little town, and there was a house, and in the window I saw a Confederate flag, and I was like,
yep,
cool. We're in the north, but all right. But yeah, driving was cool.
How many people were at the drive-in?
A good amount.
Okay.
I think it's a big draw for people.
Yeah.
We went on the 90th anniversary of the first drive-in opening.
Wow.
Which is crazy. I didn't think they did that shit all the way back in the 30s, but
yeah,
here we are, and now there's only like 200 in existence.
So, that's crazy.
Yeah, that was cool.
I'm still listening. I just thought of something I didn't put on my list.
I watched a movie called Reality.
Oh.
With Sydney Sweeney. It's about this woman who worked at the NSA and leaked documents about Russia colluding in the 2016 election. Like, true story.
Interesting. I wouldn't suspect Sydney Sweeney to be in a movie like that, but okay.
True story I had no idea about, but all of the dialogue was lifted from a audio recorder that was being done during her interrogation at her house and everything. So, like, and there was some stuff that had to be redacted because it's, government shit. Mm. And whenever they would say something that was redacted, they would like disappear from the screen, and the screen would glitch out a little bit. It was like cool, like horror-esque shit. Yeah. But it was a pretty good movie. Something I had no idea about. But her name, this woman's name is Reality. Like, why would you? Why? Why would you name your child that?
At least I didn't name her Imaginary, I guess.
I guess so. And that's all, folks.
Yeah. Good to see you this week. We'll catch you next week.
Yeah. But pretty good movie. Nice little hour and a half jaunt,
Nice.
I've been playing a shit ton of Zelda. lots and lots and lots of Zelda.
Yeah. Was that out by the last time? No, I don't think it was.
No, it came out... No, well, it came out the day I came home. So it was like the 12th of May.
Oh, okay. So like right after, yeah.
Yeah, but I didn't...
Oh, yeah. I remember you saying on the episodes that you were enjoying Tears of the Kingdom.
Yes.
For the last 4 weeks. Yeah.
Yeah, but I didn't get it until a week after it came out. Because I was like, I'll wait. I wanted to wait till I got a OLED Switch, but I was like,
oh,
fuck, I can't not play it. So I bought it.
I'm guessing if you buy it regular Switch, you could play it on OLED, right?
Well, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't think there was any difference there.
The same cartridge. But,
okay.
Yeah, I was just, but fucking super fun, so good, better, even better than Breath of the Wild, which is crazy. And I've probably spent like 50 plus hours on it already. But yeah. But when I came home, I also watched Guardians 3, which is very good. Nice little sad movie there.
I feel like I remember talking about that on the pod, but maybe not.
No, because it came out on. Well, I might have talked about it coming out, but like I didn't see it until I came home. So it came out on May 5th, and then.
Okay.
I came home and we saw it. The week after, I think, but yeah. Barry ended.
Yes, it did.
Great show.
Yeah.
Great finale.
We watched that. Me, you, and John.
Mm-hmm.
The finale.
Vince didn't want to come.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't like us, but it's not like he'll ever hear this either.
He also can't come.
I know. He got early onset ED.
Yeah. Pray for him. But Barry.
Barry's very good.
Yes.
And I'm happy with the way it ended. I think that Bill Hader did a great job.
Yeah.
Barry's story ended as I thought it would. It's very, most of it anyway. I won't spoil it. But,
yeah.
Go watch Barry.
Yeah, if you haven't seen Barry, I mean, I think I was seeing someone. I think I watched like some sort of video, and they were like talking about, oh, did you hear about the finale of that big show? And then like they like narrowed it down to a whole bunch of things. That like there's a whole bunch of big things were ending that week. Succession was the big one that ended on the same night as Barry.
Yeah.
But Barry just it always kind of got a little covered up. I didn't really know about it until you talked about it, so I didn't really hear about it from anywhere else. So yeah, watch Barry.
Go watch Barry.
Good show.
Ted Lasso also ended that a few days after that. It's been rough, I'm lost.
I'm glad you're still here. Yeah.
Ted Lasso, it ended great too.
Nice.
It was a nice hour and a half episode. Which is crazy because they used to, when the first season came out, it was all half-hour episodes.
Damn.
And then they like slowly transitioned into hour plus long, and I was like, God, yeah, fuck yeah.
Lasso me in.
Yeah, Jason Sudeikis is fantastic. He's great. I love him. I love those SNL cast members that just go on to make these dramedies. But yeah. I watched a little bit of I Think You Should Leave, the Tim Robinson show. That weird skit show.
Yeah, it was being advertised on my Netflix. I was like, where have I heard of that? Yeah.
He was also an SNL writer. So good goofy shit.
Yeah.
Real good goofy shit.
Yeah.
How was your weeks?
Yeah, I've got a lot of stuff here, but I can kind of do little brief things on them.
All right.
First thing I have is Barry. I don't remember if that was the very first thing here. I mean, I moved back. It wasn't really that much of a thing. It was a pretty smooth move. Yeah.
Nothing was too big of a pain in the ass for you.
Nah, not for me. Vince's family helped take some stuff out.
That's nice.
Yeah, his dad and his stepmom. Are they married?
I don't think so.
Okay. His dad and his dad's girlfriend we're just down for that weekend in general. And then they're like, oh, we'll help him move out too. It's like, thanks. So yeah, them and then Vince's girlfriend helped as well. Yeah, that got done. It wasn't too big of a thing. Most of it was, when I took down the sound film, there was like some residue that was left on the wall. for like sticky residue that like would not fucking come off. But my brother was down there for the night before, and he had some solutions, and you know, he got like a little Goo Gone thing, Goo Gone, and scrubbed that on there, and then we just scraped. And I don't remember how many.
Did it damage the wall at all?
No. I mean, I had to use some putty in some places because actually the lights were not great for that wall.
Yeah.
I figured out a way to peel it off where it didn't, you know, tear off the paint. Like as I went along, but the first part of it that I started around the door, there was some but paint that got
chunks of wall came off.
But Vince, you know, we already were gonna putty some stuff because he had his painting in his room and I had my albums on the wall. Those needed some putty.
Shouldn't have been punching walls.
Yeah. I mean, I just got so lonely at night. I needed to see him sometimes.
Yeah.
So I'd punch the wall. Yeah. But the move itself is fine. Gave Vince the key. Did our second to last payment the other day.
Second to last.
Yeah. It's just gonna be an empty husk in there. Yeah, I survived without Wi-Fi. I did start working on a song, but I've also written a few other stuff. I just didn't really produce much. You know, it's fine.
Cool.
I'm hoping to continue working on that stuff. But yeah, I went home. I think Barry was that same weekend I went home.
Yeah.
I think it was like the next day. Yeah, it was the next day. Yeah, like I said, watched Barry. Good show. Liked it. The ending, I think, was really good. I think it could have been like maybe slightly better in some ways, but I won't say how. But like it was good. It was a good ending. I just didn't think it didn't like whoa, you know. Yeah, good show still. Definitely watch it. Great, amazing series. I can say that. Then I taught some children, like I talked about in the last few weeks, you know, marching band. It was fine. It was 3 days of each of them were like 3 hours, I think. Just the beginning basics, playing through all the music. Some of the incoming freshmen, I think they started when COVID was happening. So like in 6th grade, I believe.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Was like 2020. So I think they were... I think they missed some fundamental steps. And I was telling you guys this, but... we were having some troubles with quarter notes and half notes. I'm like,
that's basic.
Yeah, and also like basic notes that I and all the other clarinets learned in like 6th grade. It could probably play by 7th grade.
Yeah,
pretty well. Like basic notes. I'm talking in the staff. Yeah, and. It's just kind of like our director, he was like, yeah, the clarinets need some help with some stuff. And I was like, I didn't say this to his face, but I was thinking afterwards, I'm like, there's only so much I can do when some of them don't know how to play. Yeah, like the upperclassmen are fine for the most part. Yeah. It's just like, oh, yeah, I don't know. You know, I don't want to shit talk them because I mean it's probably circumstances that did stuff, but it's like there's only so much I can do. It's like besides just going one-on-one with them, like, hey,
so play a G.
Yeah. Yeah, and also like our director, he was like, there was one time during full rehearsal where he was like, "Does your percussionist teacher need to tell you how to play this note? Because I can."
That would hope you can.
Yeah, well, the percussionist teacher could, yeah. But you know, it's all right. It's all right. We're gonna be back there in July, late July. So.
Those 8-hour days, baby.
Yes, it'll be 2 weeks of 8-hour days. So hot, but pretty decent money.
Hey,
not taxed until tax season. Hey yo, yeah. But that was pretty good. I forgot to mention graduation, I think, in the last episode, even though it happened.
I think so.
Yeah, it happened, but I forgot to mention it.
I mean, it hadn't happened yet, but
it didn't happen yet.
No.
Okay.
Because it happened that Saturday.
Was it the day after? Oh, that's right. Yeah, graduated. It was fine. I mean, graduation wasn't really much of anything, to be honest. It was what you expect. I got to see some band people for the last, maybe not the last time, but for a final time. Yeah. And then what I really remember about that day was where we went to lunch afterwards. We went to this little like cafe, like breakfast lunch place that was halfway between where the apartment was and where school is. So there wasn't like a big crowd there, but they're known for like their pies and cakes and stuff. And my parents were like, get something. And I was like, all right. We were looking at this long list of stuff, and I was like, you know what, cheesecake sounds really good. So I was going for a cheesecake, and they had so many flavors. And there was a cookie dough cheesecake. I was like, that sounds fucking good. But then we realized we were looking at a menu that was for takeout orders, and you had to order like 24 hours in advance. And I was like, damn. But then like when we flipped it on the cheesecake, it was like, ask about our daily cheesecake flavor. And then so I did, and they're like, whatever, and cookie dough. And I was like, oh, yeah! It was like in a list of like 20 cheesecakes. I'm like, yes! So I got that. Dude, that was like the biggest fucking piece of cheesecake I've ever had. I want to say like, it was like about this tall. My God. And it was like thick too. I was like, what the fuck? It was like the same, I think it was the same price as like their normal slices of pie. And I'm like, what the hell?
Could you finish it?
Not in that sitting. I mean, I had a pretty like decent lunch there too.
Yeah.
No, they gave me like a take-home thing that it barely fit in, and then I think that was just my dinner. Was the rest of my cheesecake. But that shit was really fucking good too. I'm a slut for cheesecakes. So. Yeah.
My birthday happened as well. I forgot to talk about that.
Oh yeah,
my birthday happened. And made my dad make a cheesecake. I made him make a caramel apple cheesecake.
Ooh,
and that shit was.
I'm not sure if I've ever had homemade cheesecake before. I'm assuming that's really good.
Yeah. My dad makes a killer cheesecake. So.
I would imagine. Damn, that sounds really fucking good too. Anything else you want to say about your birthday?
Oh, it was fine.
Okay.
I had this restaurant by us. They had a big old pretzel. And,
oh yes.
Got a new Lego set and a board game that's based off the Goofy movie.
What Lego set?
It's Captain Rex from Star Wars. He's like a.
Is it like a ship? Or
he's a clone general.
Oh, it's just like a character.
It's his head. Yeah.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Helmets.
Yeah, nice. That's cool.
Yeah.
Nice. Happy birthday.
My brother graduated as well.
Yeah.
Man, my stepmother, I guess, but fuck that guy.
Graduated high school.
Yeah. And then we went to Cheeky Nando's.
Right.
Afterwards, Nando's is fucking fire, dude.
You always talk about that. I've never been there.
God, so good. We gotta go.
I'll have to do that at some point.
Yeah. But yeah, good stuff.
Nice.
Went to a good ice cream place afterwards.
What flavor?
It was blueberry waffle cone.
Interesting.
I love waffle cone.
Yeah. It's good. Yeah. I usually don't get cones just because I don't know.
Well, no, I didn't get a cone. The flavor was blueberry waffle.
Oh, gotcha.
No, I don't like hand food.
That's true. Yeah.
So
it's a little drippy when it's in a cone.
Yeah, that shit melts on me. I go. Ah!
So did it have like pieces of cone in there? Actually, yeah, that sounds pretty good. Actually,
like my favorite Ben and Jerry's flavor is the Americone Dream. It's Stephen Colbert's flavor.
Oh,
and it's like caramel and chocolate, and it's got chocolate dipped pieces of waffle cone inside of it. And it's
nice. Nice.
Yeah.
Great. That's awesome.
Dessert tangent.
Dessert. It's all good. All right. I also watched a lot of movies.
Oh yeah.
So first thing I watched was Psycho because it was on Netflix. The old movie. You know, the whole that movie. Mm-hmm. I thought it was pretty good. A lot of people, you know, I mean, maybe it's just because I haven't watched enough old movies, but like, it did feel very dated in a lot of spots, and like, I mean, like, it was still good. I enjoyed it, but like, a lot of people saying it's one of the best movies of all time, maybe for its time. I don't know. I feel like I just maybe couldn't get into that headspace, but like, it was still good, and I enjoyed it. But yeah, and then I watched The Departed, which I texted Colin when this happened, but one of our Wordle games that we play called Framed, it's like has frames of a movie, and then you have to guess what movie it is in 6 tries or whatever. And I took a break from The Departed because it was a long movie. I just kind of put it on pause, and I started doing that. And by like the third slide, I was like, oh wait, this is the movie I'm watching. It was kind of funny. But yeah, The Departed, it was pretty good. I've seen, because it kind of has like a I guess like a shocking ending or whatever. And I have seen that before. I think it was in like a Watch Mojo list a long time ago of, top 10 surprises or surprising whatevers. And so I did know what was going to happen at the end, which I think maybe affected my enjoyment a little bit. But it was still pretty good. Good movie. I like the concept of it a lot.
Yeah, I've heard it's overrated. And
oh, really?
Scorsese's filmography.
Filmography.
Yeah. Some people say it's like, yeah, it's good, but like he has way better movies.
I mean, I think the concept of it, do you know what it's about?
No. Well, is it like an inside like agent or something like
Yeah,
that?
it's kind of cool. So there's like a mobster gang, right? And then there's the police station, and the mobster gang has a mole inside of the police, and then the police have, an agent inside of the gang. So like it's kind of like them trying to detect each other type thing. It's a cool concept. Yeah. I mean, it was good. Like I did enjoy it quite a bit, but like I could see why people would say it's overrated because Scorsese is such a. I'm not sure if I've seen any other Scorsese movies.
Wolf of Wall Street.
Oh yeah, that is that.
Goodfellas.
No,
you've never seen Goodfellas?
No, I haven't seen like any of those gangster movies. Honestly,
like Goodfellas.
Yeah, I probably would. Yeah, I need to watch that and fucking Godfather and Casino.
I need to watch Godfather as well.
Yeah.
I want to see his new movie though, The Killers of the Flower Moon or whatever.
No.
Comes out this year. It's got, Leo DiCaprio and
he does a lot of Leo.
Oh yeah, Leo loves working with Leo.
But, yeah, Leo was in Departed as well.
But it's that one's about like the J. Edgar Hoover, like the guy who made the FBI. There was something going on in like a Native American tribe that was like pretty fucked up. So they went and investigated that, but it's like a real story or something.
Interesting.
But I watched a couple Scorsese movies. I watched this one with Andrew Garfield called Silence, where he plays a Baptist or something like that, who like goes to Japan to like convert people, and also to find the person that like taught him stuff. But like it's a very slow burn.
Interesting.
But Andrew Garfield's very good in it.
Yeah,
Liam
I can imagine
as well.
Well,
yeah,
nice. Yeah, I mean, you have to watch more Scorsese. I just had heard good things about it, so I watched it. And then I also watched Prisoners with Hugh Jackman and Jake Gyllenhaal. I heard really good things about it, and that's my favorite movie of the bunch that I watched. Very good movie. And
it's one of my favorite movies.
Yeah, it was on Netflix, and I watched it. It's a bit of a tough watch in a lot of places. Paul Dano, he gets the shit beat out of him in every movie, and I don't think I've ever seen the shit get beat out of him more than in this movie.
Hugh Jackman has a number on him.
yeah. I was like, holy fuck. But like, a lot of the acting was incredible in there. The writing was really good.
Star-studded cast. I mean,
yeah. Viola Davis is in there.
Viola Davis, Hugh Jackman, Terrence Howard,
Jake Gyllenhaal.
I love Jake Gyllenhaal.
Got fucking Clay from 13 Reasons Why.
Oh yeah.
I saw one comment where he like screams at his dad, gets reprimanded, and is in the rest of the movie. It's kind of funny. It's still a really good movie, but that was a really funny one. Yeah, definitely go watch that.
Yeah, is so good.
It's a little disturbing in places, but it's a good movie. I really like that one. Yeah. I also watched a lot of Peaky Blinders.
Peaky Blinders.
Blinders.
You kept up on that. Huh?
I did. I didn't watch it when I didn't have Wi-Fi because everything on Netflix was 720p and was buffering. I forgot to mention that. The reception in the apartment after the Wi-Fi was gone, shit. Constant 2-1 bars. I saw 3 bars like twice, and there was like however many days I was there. Yeah, so like I watched one episode like that, and I was like, this show is shot way too well to be watched in 720p. Like it's a beautiful looking show. It's one of the best
gone to
parts
school and downloaded shit. And
honestly,
back.
So true. Yeah, I watched. Yeah, I'm in like season 5 now of 6 seasons.
Damn.
It's pretty good. So far, I think I'd give it like an 8 out of 10. Like, there's a lot of good stuff about it. There's some things I don't like, but like, there's also a lot of Radiohead recently. In
really?
season 3 alone, there was like 3 full songs in there, and then season 4 they had one as well, and all of them were from Amnesiac, which is, I mean, they were good songs from Amnesiac. It's not my favorite album from them, but those are good songs. I was like, I knew Radiohead was in here, but damn, they really just got the budget, I guess, the third season or something.
I love Cillian Murphy. So.
Yeah, and then also when I was watching Prisoners, there's a brief Radiohead thing at the very end as well.
Was there?
Yeah, that's like listened to on a radio. Yeah, it's like it's Codex. It's on King of Limbs, which is a good song. It's like literally like 20 seconds or something. It's like it sets up the final scene.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've been trying to think of what the significance of having that there is, because everything in that movie seems to have significance. But maybe someday. But yeah, there's a lot of Radiohead in my in my watchings.
Yeah.
What else haven't I talked about? Computadora. That's what I put there. So my neighbor is sick of me having a shitty computer, and he's just giving me his spare one. I think he may want me to pay him, but he hasn't said anything. So I mean, it's in the basement right now.
I'll take that.
So I'm getting like new drives, and I'm getting like new everything, upgrades a little bit, which is kind of nice. I haven't done much, but I've been playing a lot of Civ 5, so, not the most intensive game, but it's, I mean, technically intensive. Between us, very intensive. I've also been alone the last week as well. My parents are on vacation right now.
Lucky them, didn't want to take you, huh?
Nope. But yeah, they went up in the Northeast, but I don't think they've been impacted by the air quality and the fires and stuff like that. I think because they were in New Jersey, I think, for a while, but then they went up to Maine.
Okay.
And I think they were in Maine when all the smoke stuff in New York was happening. So I think they just narrowly missed that, and from what I heard, that they haven't hit anything else. So
screenshots of that shit was crazy.
Yeah, literally Blade Runner shit.
Yeah, I need to watch 2049.
I need to watch both of them. I need to watch those as well. But that shit's crazy. That stuff in New York. Bless you.
Thank you. Love climate change.
Yeah, it's so great. Prayers for Canada and New York, I guess. Yeah. And what else? Oh yeah, last Saturday we were gonna go to our friend Vanessa's house to do some games and whatever, just kind of chill, our little crew, and then we decided to come here instead. So hosted here. We played Smash, and then we played an intensive game of Monopoly that I was doing so well on. And then my buddy Daniel, he had Boardwalk and the other one that I can't think of the name of, the other blue one. Park Place, yes. And we do the house rule. I'm not sure if you heard of this one, but like anything that gets paid to the bank goes to the center, and then you land on free parking, you get that. Yeah. No one had landed on free parking for a long time, and I probably got like $1,800 or something from the center, and I was like, oh, I'm set. I just set up all my shit, and then immediately I land on Boardwalk, which Daniel had like 3 houses on.
$3,000.
Yeah, it was a lot, and it completely ruined the game, which made me more pissed because the last time we played with that crew, I had Boardwalk and Park Place, and no one ever fucking landed on it.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
And I was just like, all right, well, whatever.
I played Monopoly with my dad and my younger brother I think on like Sunday or something.
Yeah.
My dad's good at it. And
you can be good at Monopoly?
Yeah.
Right.
Well, I mean, at least he's good at fucking just destroying us.
All right.
We do that role too, where we put all the money in the middle.
It's a fun rule.
Yeah. But I was always low on cash, and every time I got super close, my dad come in next round, roll into it, get the money. I'm like, fuck. Like I was doing good for the first half hour or whatever.
Yeah.
And I had like 5-6 properties. I almost had 2 monopolies. It was perfect. And then I started landing on his monopolies, and
yep.
his houses and shit. I was like, well, this isn't fun anymore.
Yep. Love Monopoly.
And I just started burning the world down with by giving my dad a bunch of shit so my younger brother could suffer.
There you go. Oh yes, yeah. That's a great way to go about it.
He started yelling at me about, why did you let him do that? I'm like, you didn't stop me.
Awesome. Yeah, Monopoly will make some enemies. Yeah.
Fun time though.
Fun time.
I like Monopoly.
Fun time. I don't remember what day this was. I don't know what order I'm in at this point, but I got Thai food for the first time. There's a Thai place somewhat near us. It was kind of near the deli that we worked at.
Okay.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I got it was like a seafood pad Thai. So like I was gonna just do shrimp, but then like for like an extra 50 cents, it was like shrimp, clams. I don't remember what else was in there. There was like 4 different types of seafood in there.
Scallops.
Maybe scallops. I don't know. It was a little pricey, but like there was a lot of food in there. And I really love those pad Thai noodles, and having them like properly made was pretty good. I also forgot that I think it's Thai food in general. Maybe it's just kind of Southeast Asia. They like having a lot of they do that wasn't spicy, the one I had, but they like doing stuff with like peanuts and peanut butter as well. So like. Yeah, peanut sauce. That's what it was. It was like on one side of the dish. I was like, "What is that?" I had it. I was like, "Whoa!" It was good. I just didn't expect that flavor combo.
Culture shock.
Yeah. At first I was like, "What the fuck is that?" It's good, and I was like, "Oh, it's like peanuts." Yeah, it was pretty good. I liked it. I probably would get more stuff from there just because I've never had Thai food before. Yeah. That was my first time actually trying. I mean, I've had like knockoff pad Thai before.
Yeah, I like rice noodles. So.
Is that what those are? Rice noodles?
Pretty sure.
Those are delicious. I love those. And the last thing I think it was on Monday. I was going out to go get myself some food, and there was just 2 dogs running in front of the house, like 2 like small. I mean, I get maybe like medium dogs. I don't know. I'm not good with my dog breeds, but they were running. They like sniffing my tree and stuff. I was like, that's interesting. Then one of them saw me, and he comes, walking over to me and jumping up on me or whatever, and the other one follows behind, and then he goes to my front door and starts like going like this on the door. I was like,
hey man.
All right. So it was really hot over the weekend, and Monday was still pretty hot. So I let them in here for a little bit and like give them some water. And one of them had a tag on him, called like the owner and stuff. But I was just sitting around with some dogs for like 10 minutes. They're both really friendly. Yeah. Both really friendly dogs. They ate some of Riley's food, but
Riley's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, Riley was outside. I don't even know if he knew it happened.
It smells like dog in here.
Yeah, I was like, he may have smelled something when he came back in. I don't know, but yeah, that was interesting. Yeah, his son came, or I called the guy, and his son came. He was like, "Yeah, I left the gate open when I was doing some work, and they got out." I was like, "Yeah, that happens." But yeah, that was interesting. Just some sweet little dogs in there. Cute. And yeah, that's about all I had written down. I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Want to talk about May's albums?
I don't even know.
Did you write those down?
Did I listen to much?
In May?
Of anything, really?
In May, you may have listened to some.
Cage the
Elephant, yeah. I haven't been listening to much music either, but like I think all of these are from May here.
Yeah, I just listened to Cage the Elephant, really, I think. Hold on. That's April. Yeah, I listened to Cage the Elephant, and I listened to Dirt by Alice in Chains.
Oh, yes.
Both good.
All right.
I haven't listened to much music since then. So.
Yeah, me neither. I can kind of just briefly go through mine. I do have quite a bit here, but I don't have much to say about like any of them, honestly. I think That Feels Good by Jessie Ware I listened to the month before, but I didn't have solidified feelings. Right. Now I do. It's a good album. I like it quite a bit. I'd give it like an 8. Begin Again is a really good one on there. I do Shit, I'm not gonna pull them up, but there's a lot of good songs on there. "Wish You Were Here" by Pink Floyd. I need to listen to this one again. I can't believe this was May. I don't fucking remember this at all. I will listen again at some point. Yeah. Then I listened to Subtract by Ed Sheeran, which was kind of decent for an Ed Sheeran album. It was a lot of like piano string ballads, but like. Ed's voice was pretty good on it, and some of the lyrics on there were not too bad. I generally enjoyed it. I think I gave it about a 6 or a 5 or something like that, somewhere in that range. It wasn't mind-blowing. There's definitely low points on it, but pretty good, better than I expected. Cage the Elephant, listened to, good. I think I gave him a light 7, and yeah. Then Wake Up and It's Over, a little EP by Lovejoy, came out right after we filmed all our episodes. And I thought it was pretty good. I there's some really good songs on there, and then there's some I don't really care for that much. But
are they ever going to release just an actual album?
That's how I started off my review on Album of the Year. I was like, when the hell are they just going to release an album? But this is a step in a good direction. It's a lot more I don't know how to say it. It almost feels like the darker feelings of 2013 alternative pop. It kind of has that to it, but mixed with some more modern indie rock stuff. It's a cool mix. I did quite a few stuff on there, but I gave it a decent 7, I think. And then I listened to The Album by the Jonas Brothers. I did mostly listen to that because of John Bellion on production. And hey, production pretty good for the most part. It's the savior of the album. There's a lot of vocals on there though that sound really bad. Just the production on the vocals, I don't know. It sounds gross and unnatural.
Great.
Yeah. There's some songs on there that were okay. A lot of it was just whatever. I gave it a straight 50. It was a kind of my definition of, equal good, equal bad. Yeah. And most of the good comes from John Bellion on production. Then I listened to my friend Vanessa told me to listen to this little EP by Dear Sherlock called 2. It was I think it came out in 2018 or something like that. But it basically just sounded like early Muse, which I like early Muse, but it was to the point where it's okay, the instrumental sounds like Muse, the vocals sound like Muse, the lyrics and melodies sound like Muse. There's song titles that look like Muse. It felt like a Muse recreation band, but it was good. And the only thing that was different is they did a little more screaming than Muse, and it worked really well in those places. So I don't know. They may do something cool in the future, but this was just a Muse thing pretty much. So I gave it a light 7. It's good, but it's Muse. And then I listened to another EP, Delusional by Miss Dev Lemons, a friend of Hive Mind, and other people in that area, Fantano. And I liked it. I only listened to it once, and I have been planning to listen to it more. I remember liking the last song quite a bit, and the production was pretty cool throughout. But it's probably in the 7 range for me, if not maybe high 6 or something. But yeah, my 7s and 8s are still holding strong. Yeah. I don't have any 9s this year. And I was looking at Album of the Year last night, and nothing fucking released last night pretty much. Yeah. Squid did, which Squid, you may recognize one of their album covers. I'll kind of pull it up. But they kind of came up with they were getting really popular at the exact same time as Black Country New Road and Black Midi. Yeah, have you seen this album cover before?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people liked this album, and they're liking this new one too. I still need to listen to their first one more. But I don't know, maybe I'll check that out. But I don't know, music, it's not the greatest year for music. No, not so Last year was fantastic. But I'm hoping maybe the fall will have some surprises or something. Yeah.
It's one thing we didn't get to talk about was Kendrick and Baby Keem released a song called Hillbillies together. Yeah. That was a fun little track. The video was funny. Had Tyler in it.
I never actually listened to that. Maybe I should watch that.
Check it out. It's good. It's I love their energy together.
Had Tyler in it? Interesting.
In the video, yeah. He was just basically there to tease Camp Flog Gnaw, but which is his festival that he puts on. Yeah. He hasn't done it in a few years, but
I'm not sure if Tyler and Kendrick have ever collabed.
I don't think so. So I think the 3 of them together would be a fucking...
Oh, the 3 of them? Yeah, that would be insane. Yeah.
I hope that it does get better music wise, but the stuff that has released I have enjoyed quite a bit. Boy Genius, Paramore.
Like I said, I have a lot of 8s and 7s, which are good scores. Yeah. But like, it's also like nothing is going like album of the year. No. Like I need like something like that.
Tyler hasn't
teased or anything. Yeah, I think June was around when Call Me When You Get Lost came out, but like it could be a fall release. I don't know when his. I think Flower Boy was also like summer, spring, something like that. And I know Igor was your birthday, so spring, summer-ish.
He likes to release around this time, but he hasn't done anything. So
he hasn't. So
if he's breaking his cycle, I'm gonna be a little pissed. But
no.
The End of the Spider or Across the Spider-Verse his album was pretty good. The Metro Boomin. Mm-hmm. He had a little cameo in the movie.
Did he actually?
Yeah, he was a Spider-Man.
Wow. I heard there's a Lego Spider-Man in there too.
Yeah. There's a little Lego section that was animated by a 14-year-old.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's actually pretty
Over
sick.
his spring break.
It's just like the Backrooms guy.
Yeah, he was the kid recreated like the first trailer all in Lego. And
wow.
They were like, let's get this kid for this little section. And so they're like,
that's crazy.
Hey, can we use your kid? And he's like, yeah.
Can we use your kid? Hey, weird question.
But I made a little playlist of female singers and bands and stuff.
Nice.
Called Who Runs the World Girls.
Supportive.
You know that song,
progressive.
Right?
Well, I know the Beyonce song. Yeah. Speaking of that, there was also a Beyonce song that came out with Kendrick on it.
Yeah,
I think it was a Beyonce song that already existed on Renaissance.
It was a remix. But...
Yeah. Apparently that's really good though.
Yeah.
I've been a fake Kendrick fan. I haven't listened to either.
Yeah, I know. I need to listen to that one. But, I was gonna say something I forgot.
You were looking Girls Run the World playlist?
Yeah, I was just saying that.
Made it?
Yeah, I thought it's a good playlist,
Nice.
Got some Billy, O-Rod, Paramore, T-Swift.
T-Swift in there.
Wet Leg, Boy Genius,
Little Sims, I saw.
Sims, yeah. Kelly Clarkson, Adele, Got Jessie Ware in there.
Yeah, when I've been listening to music, I've literally just been listening to all my stuff on shuffle recently.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I think I've been looking for some oldies.
Did I listen to that?
Some oldies and goodies.
Did I listen to this? No, I didn't listen to that in May.
You did it?
No, that was...
The Thundercat one either?
No, those are all both April.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't listened to anything this month yet, so... I mean, but we may with Artist Analysis.
I listened to the Foo Fighters, like I said.
Oh, right.
Yeah, that's the first thing I listened to in
a
month.
Do you know what you would give that as a score or anything?
Right now, maybe like a decent, strong 7.
Oh, wow.
It's a good album.
Less than Fantano.
Yeah, I don't know. It's good. It's just, it's dad rock.
Yeah. I may check it out.
You may enjoy it. I don't know. Yeah. They're on the wheel, so you might have to.
It's true. That's what I was saying. Yeah, we're going to have some stuff to check out at least.
Yeah. You want a song of the week it?
We could.
Yeah.
All right. I think it's me. I did make sure to check because, we did them all in one day. So it's like,
2 days. Actually.
We did do them in 2 days. Mm-hmm. That's right. Yeah, I forgot about that. But for me, like I said, there's one song I really liked on that Lovejoy EP that I kind of want to do. It's called what's it called? I think it's Portrait of a Blank Slate. Ted Nivison directed the music video for it. He made a video about that. God damn it! Who am I looking up? Lovejoy. My brain just stopped there for a second. Yes, it's called Portrait of a Blank Slate. It's the first song on the EP, and I think it's one of their better songs that they've released. So I'm going to do that. Portrait of a Blank Slate by Lovejoy.
All right.
All right, that was Portrait of a Blank Slate by Lovejoy. What did you think of that?
Pretty good. I enjoyed the energy in it. I like the guitars a lot.
Yeah.
There were a couple cool breakdowns in there.
Yeah.
I'm not super crazy about Wilbur's voice in some
really?
places.
Yeah.
Like during the chorus and like when there's more instrumentation around it, it sounds better. When he's like actually like singing, but when he's like kind of like sing-speaking. At some points, I'm like,
that's decent.
Yeah. But I mean, it's pretty good. I think I like the first Lovejoy song you had on here better.
I do like that song a lot.
But pretty good. I enjoyed it.
Nice. Yeah. No. I mean, me personally, I think that's one of the better songs that Wilbur has fit into. But each their own. But yeah, Wilbur Soot. He's Wilbur Soot.
Is Wilbur Soot.
It's so true. But no, I really like the instrumentation on there. I really like the chorus as well. I mean, their drummer and bassist have always been fucking phenomenal. And I think they really get to brought onto the front line in some of these songs. But yeah, I like that quite a bit.
Good song. I did enjoy my time.
Yeah, that's all right. But what did you think?
I thought it was pretty good. But...
Yeah. What are you thinking of? What's Gibby thinking about?
I don't know, man. I'm trying to decide if I want to do a Foo Fighters song or a song off the Spider-Verse soundtrack. But
they would both be new to me.
Yeah. Well, which would you rather hear?
Probably Foo Fighters.
Foo Fighters?
Yeah. Yeah.
Then I'm gonna
Foo. Take off the Foo.
The Fighters of the Foo.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Under You by the Foo Fighters.
All right.
There are days I can't remember.
Alright, that was Under You by the Foo Fighters. What'd you think, Mike?
I actually like that quite a bit.
Yeah.
I really liked how much, I don't know, like the lyrics are really good on there, obviously. Kind of heartbreaking, but like I love the sound of the song though. Like I think it was just an all around good, like you said, it is dad rock, but like it's dad rock with a heart. You know? I like it. It was good. I liked it a lot.
I like that one a lot. It's upbeat feeling while also it's like, damn, I miss my friend.
Right. Yeah.
It's like fuck. Really good song. I like that album. I like how it pays tribute to Taylor Hawkins and everything.
Do you know, did they hire another drummer for it? Or do you know how they did the drums?
I think Dave Grohl did the drums for the album.
Oh, okay.
Just because he's Dave Grohl.
Right,
but
right.
Like, they did hire a new drummer for like touring stuff.
Gotcha.
I don't remember his name, but they did like a whole like little funny video where they were like bringing in a bunch of different drummers. They had like the guy from Red Hot Chili Peppers come in, and then they had like
fucking Flea, or no, he does
the
bass.
Yeah, he's the guy that kind of looks like Will Ferrell.
The
drummer.
I don't know anything about Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Throw him on the wheel.
I think Californication came up in one of my playlists, like DJ things.
You've probably heard Can't Stop the Music when a bit too... No?
Maybe.
That's like the biggest.
Oh, wait. Yeah, I do know that one. Yeah, I heard the bass and the that, right? Yeah, I heard that in my head.
yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
But yeah, good album, and good job.
Good
Dave.
job. Good job, guys.
Proud of you. But yeah, I forgot to mention earlier when you were talking about Radiohead being in a bunch of your shit.
Yeah.
I was watching the Summer Games Fest yesterday, which Jeff Keighley, who does the Game Awards, puts together.
Oh, yes.
And they were showing the season 3 of The Witcher trailer. And they played. It started, and the music started, and I was like, it was Burning the Witch.
Oh, Burn the Witch? Actually, if any of them were going to fit for Witcher, I can see that one
it did
working.
Fit.
Yeah.
I was like, huh. I was going to send it to you yesterday, but I was like, oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, I'm going to have to check that out. I do love that song. That's one of my favorites.
Yeah, it's a great song. But also, Spider-Man 2 got a release date, which
The game, right? Yeah.
Game, yeah.
Was that supposed to come out last year?
No.
Or no? Okay.
No, it was. I think it was always slated for this year.
Okay, gotcha.
October 20th. Can't wait.
Nice.
Fucking great. They showed off some gameplay footage a few weeks ago, and looks really fun. Got the symbiote suit, and Peter's all angry and So.
I feel like a lot of like big games like that come out in November. I'm surprised they're doing like October 20th.
They're just getting ahead of it.
I guess so. Ahead of the curve.
Yeah. It's a great year for games though.
Yeah.
But we got a wheel to spin.
Yeah, we're gonna spin our artist analysis wheel. This we mentioned this when we did our episodes 4 weeks ago, but we did an artist analysis that week. But we did those 4 episodes, and then we're like, the next time we do an episode, we're gonna have to spin the wheel. It just felt a little funny. Artist analysis. If you don't know, we're gonna talk about an artist for all their albums and their discography. And we got a wheel of a whole bunch of options. We got rappers, we got rock, maybe pop, I don't know. We got a bunch of everything in here. And
spin that wheel, baby.
We're gonna spin. We actually have the camera facing this way this time.
So
but my eyes are not good enough to see what that is at the moment.
Let's see.
If you're a keen-eyed viewer, you might be able to see it.
Lord.
Interesting. I didn't even know she was on there.
Yeah, I think you suggested to put her on there.
Really? Oh, okay.
We got Lord.
I believe that is 3 albums. I'm going to double check, though.
Melodrama.
She has Pure Heroine. Hello?
Pure Heroine's the one that came out a couple years ago.
Okay, I don't know why that wasn't loading. Pure Heroine, Melodrama, and Solar Power. I don't know why that doesn't have a...
Because it's too sexy.
Oh, yeah, I guess because I'm not signed in, I can't see the ass.
You're not allowed to see Lord's ass.
Yeah, so we got a little 3-album run here. Pure Heroine, Melodrama, and Solar Power. I've listened to Melodrama before. It's been a little while. Yeah, it's been a little while, but... pretty highly regarded artist. So I'm interested to see.
I think the only song I've heard full through of Lord is Royals. So
really,
yeah, I might have heard others, but I cannot name one. So
well, there's some good stuff on Melodrama. I can say
I've heard good things about it.
So cool. So next week we will do a Lord artist analysis.
Cool.
3 albums is our lowest criteria. I don't think we've done a 3.
Yeah,
it's the lowest that we go for artist analysis, and this is the first time we're doing 3. So.
Cool.
Might be a shorter segment, but
still be interesting.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. A little bit of Lord.
A little bit of Lord.
A little bit of Lord.
A little more.
All right.
Well,
thanks for watching.
Thanks.
I should just end it right there.
Should.
We just catching up on a lot of stuff this week. Next week we'll talk about Lord. But if you're watching on streaming services, we love you.
Yeah, love you to death.
We love you to death, and with life. And there's the window.
Yep, there it is.
But you won't know about the window if you're on streaming services.
Nope.
You got to come over to the YouTube
I can
page.
touch it right now.
Yeah, I guess you could touch your screen and touch it.
Yeah, but not really. I'm touching it.
Yeah, he's putting his.
I could open this door up.
He's leaving his.
I'm leaving my imprint on
He's leaving his evidence all over this door.
Yeah. So once I murder Mike.
My parents will know who did it.
Yep. I can open.
What's that handprint on the window? It's like an actual cheesy movie. It's just a handprint on the window.
That's how Psycho is, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
I could open this door up right now, feel you outside. You can't do that if you're just listening to us.
Yeah, exactly.
If you were watching us, you could see me do that.
And the way to watch us is to take our name from that streaming service, BrokeN Boys, BOIS, and bring that over to YouTube, and then we'll be maybe the first one that pops up. I don't even know.
Doubt it.
But we'll be there.
Blew up with Albums Anonymous 4.
That's true. That was a surprise. Albums Anonymous 4 got a lot of views, and I was like, interesting pick to get to get a lot of views. I don't know why that happened.
Why did they put that one on people's homepage.
Algorithms, man.
Yeah.
You can go to YouTube, watch, see that, and there's a bunch of links in the description. We got Song of the Week playlists where you can listen to Under You by Foo Fighters or listen to Portrait of a Blank Slate by Lovejoy. We also got we got 3 playlists there. We got one for me, we got one for Colin, and we got one for both of us combined, along with all of the guests that we always have. Maybe we'll have another guest now we're back in town.
Yeah.
I don't know. We also got links to our socials there. For me, I've got a bunch of music out. Got my album from last year. It's going to be turning a year old pretty soon.
Baby.
Which is kind of crazy. It's called Coping Mechanism.
Yep.
I listened to it again the other day. I was like, damn.
Giving yourself some streams, huh?
Yep. Well, I realized I hadn't actually listened to it in a while, and I was like, damn, it was actually pretty good.
Yeah, it's a great album, and you should all listen to it.
Yeah. Little pat on the back. But... What was that? That's a visual bit. You gotta come to YouTube to see that.
Yeah. That's worth it.
Let me tell you. I got that on Spotify, Apple Music, wherever you listen to music. It's all linked down there. I also have an Instagram down there, as well as my YouTube page, as well as my album of the year, where I review albums that I constantly listen to. Yeah, you may be able to see a few Lord albums in advance. I don't know.
Yeah.
And Twitter, I may have that. I don't fucking know. TikTok. I finished my little series of my favorite songs from last year. I did a little piano cover of all of them.
Mm-hmm.
The one that got the most views was the MCR one.
Really?
Yeah, I think. But
people commenting on the Black Midi one.
Yeah, there was people commenting on Black Midi and on Black Country New Road and the Quadeca one as well. But they all got 200 views because that's what TikTok does. I don't fucking know why.
Where are you?
Oh, I almost forgot. I'm behind them. I'm behind them.
How far?
Like 2 feet.
2 feet? Yeah, that's good enough.
Advancing. Making my approach. And Colin over here, he's also got a lot of stuff too. He runs the Broken Boys TikTok page. He runs the Broken Boys Twitter page. You can get updates and little funny moments, little goofy goober,
little goofy gaffes.
And he also has an album of the year page as well, where he rates and reviews music. An Instagram page where he did rate
Once Upon a
music
Time.
Once Upon a Time. And he also has a letterbox where he rates. I did. He rates and reviews movies.
Yeah, you can see my reviews for Across the Spider-Verse and Reality on there if you want.
Go check those out.
And Guardians.
Yeah, go check them out. And this. But he's also in front of you.
Yeah, I'm right in front of you.
Right in front of you.
Right in front of you. Too close.
And together we're going to make a little love cage.
Yeah.
So
Mike's gonna hug you from behind. I want to hug you from in front, with consent.
And then then right next to your eardrum, you'll be hearing a little.
Yeah.
As we kind of
like some real sloppy.
Oh yeah.
Just nastiest kissing you've ever heard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The wettest kissing you'll ever heard.
Yeah, like that the kissing you heard after that one episode after Mike had COVID. That's what it's gonna sound like.
How did you remember that? Was the time frame of that one?
I remember saying that I'm gonna give Mike a big old kiss.
Oh yeah, I guess that was the context of that, wasn't it? After yes. It's gonna be right next to your ear,
but with consent, of course.
And that's the love cage. It's a tradition, and you never know when it's gonna happen. Nope. But if you subscribe,
drop your address in the
comments. Will happen at some point in your lifetime. It will occur, and you have to be ready at all times.
Yeah.
So.
Give us a little challenge though. Just give us the coordinates. So give us the address.
Give us your chords. Yeah.
Let us know if you're on the level for diamonds or not.
Yeah. Press F3 real quick. I was trying to think of what game is giving the chords. I was like, I know that's in a game. I said it, but it is Minecraft. It is Minecraft. Yeah. All right. Anyways, I'm about to boost my Y levels, so...
and I'm going to go kill Mike.
He's going to decrease my Y level. I'm going to go down by 6. So stupid.
That's for you Minecraft fans.
Yeah, all you Minecrafters out
We were
there.
talking about what Wilbur said earlier, so...
Yeah, that's true. Maybe we attracted some.
Dream. Sapnap.
Yeah, if we did, then they're going to hate you for what you said about Wilbur's voice.
Are they still crazy?
Maybe. I don't fucking know.
I know George has not found had a little drama.
Yeah, I was seeing that. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
Bye.
We'll
talk about that next week.
Yeah, we'll talk about if George has not found
Yeah.
drama and Lord.
Yes. Stay tuned. See you next week.
Bye-bye.